As we leave behind the last year, it's crucial to take that initial step on the path to greatness. What actions can we take today to become a better version of ourselves tomorrow? We are presented with the opportunity to reflect and anticipate the path ahead. Life is like an uncharted journey, with each day offering a new opportunity to shape our own destiny. The wise ancient Stoics had a profound understanding of this concept. They were not merely lost in deep philosophical ponderings, but rather they were realists who were intimately attuned to the rhythms of life. As you envision a peaceful evening, immersed in thoughts of the past and the possibilities of the future, ask yourself, is it enough to simply make resolutions that may end up forgotten? Or is it more powerful to adopt daily habits rooted in Stoic principles that will shape your life? Here are 10 Stoic-inspired habits thoughtfully designed for you. As we move in year, let's not just think about these concepts, but let's actively incorporate them into our lives. Don't worry, we won't get caught up in complicated language. This is practical and easily applicable Stoicism for the modern world. And it all starts with small actions, just like George Washington once said, "Many mickles make a muckle," meaning little steps can lead to big achievements. There is a Scottish proverb that may seem unassuming at first, but reveals a powerful concept. Greatness is assembled from smaller elements. This idea is echoed in the philosophy of Zeno, who founded Stoicism. He recognized that true happiness comes from taking small, intentional steps rather than waiting for a big breakthrough. This can be compared to planting seeds, each one holding the potential to blossom into something extraordinary. So the question remains, how can we put this into practice? Imagine your goal is to read more, and instead of setting a daunting target, you commit to reading just 1 page a day. It's like creating a beautiful mosaic. Each small piece contributes to the grand picture. It's important to remember that even a walk begins with a single step, and a habit starts with a single action. This idea is echoed beautifully by James Clear in his book, Atomic Habits. The power of atomic habits lies not only in their explosive potential, but also in their foundational nature. Just like an atom, which is the smallest unit yet holds immense power, a tiny action can have a significant impact on your habits. Our smallest habits hold incredible power. They are the building blocks of profound change. And here's a Stoic secret. It's not only about doing small things, but also about thinking small. Avoid the trap of grand, unattainable promises, and instead, set your sights on what's right in front of you, the immediate and achievable goals. As you string together these small victories, you'll find that they ultimately lead to significant transformations. Remember, even the mightiest river starts as a mere trickle. Let's fully embrace the impactful nature of taking small steps. As Zeno wisely reminded us, no gesture of kindness, no matter how small, goes unnoticed. So, let's not allow ourselves to be controlled by anxiety. We all experience our own internal battles, ones that may not be seen by others. Anxiety can feel like a dark cloud following us, constantly whispering about potential dangers and mistakes. But here's a Stoic reality. You are not a puppet, and anxiety does not control you. Sometimes it feels like the world is a fog, distorting our perception and magnifying insignificant things into mountains. The secret is to clear the fog and see the world for what it really is, not how our fears paint it. This is where mindfulness steps in. Take a moment, breathe, and ask yourself if your worry is based on reality or just anxious thoughts. More often than not, we realize it's the latter, and let's dispel a misconception. Anxiety is not a predictor of future events. Instead of preparing you, potential problems actually do the opposite. They leave you paralyzed, like sitting in a rocking chair, constantly moving but not getting anywhere. As we enter the new year, let's make a commitment to break free from the chains of anxiety. Let's face life with a clear mind and a steady heart. As Aurelius wisely advised, remember, you hold power over your mind, not external circumstances. Once you realize this, you will find strength. Become the master of your own storm, fueled by the trio of energy within you. Create a routine and envision your day as a blank canvas, waiting to be transformed into a masterpiece. Without structure, the canvas remains a chaotic void, but with a routine it becomes a canvas of potential. A routine is not a rigid cage, but a powerful framework that allows you to harness your energy with purpose. As Seneca, the wise Stoic philosopher, once declared, "A life without a plan is unpredictable." He understood the importance of a well-designed life. A well-crafted day contributes to a well-lived life. So how can you design this routine in a way that truly works for you? It's not about mimicking someone else's schedule. Instead, it's about crafting one that aligns with your individual needs and preferences. Begin by recognizing your most productive time of day. Are you an early bird like myself, who thrives in the peaceful hours of sunrise, or does your energy peak as the day progresses? Tailor your routine to match this natural rhythm. Dedicate your prime hours to your most vital tasks, the ones that demand your full attention and effort. I need your complete focus and imaginative energy. To me, it's crucial to take control of the morning, rather than letting it control me. That's why I kick off with activities that establish a positive tone for the day. A refreshing walk, a quiet moment of self-reflection, or a fun, creative project all before the rest of the world wakes up. But don't forget, a routine isn't only about work, it's about achieving balance. Incorporate habits that nurture your mind, body, and soul, whether it's reading, exercising, or spending quality time with loved ones, and most importantly, stick to it. Consistency is the key to success when it comes to your daily routine. As you continue to establish this routine, you'll notice it becomes the cornerstone for developing positive habits. Just as Seneca wisely stated, principles are crucial, and what is a routine if not a guiding principle we live by each day? So embrace the structure and witness how the once chaotic uncertainty transforms into a harmonious blend of productivity and tranquility. Remember to give yourself the power to hit pause when needed. A tale that resonates across eras, not of war or victory, but of a triumphant individual, Dwight D. Eisenhower. His choices molded the course of history, and he faced a formidable adversary, his 4-pack-a-day smoking habit. When his doctor delivered a clear warning of dire consequences, it was like a rallying cry to quit. In the face of this challenge, Eisenhower made a firm decision and took immediate action, quitting cold turkey after 4 decades. This is a testament to a powerful Stoic belief. True freedom can only be achieved when one has control over their impulses. As the wise Epictetus once proclaimed, this story is much more than simply triumphing over a smoking addiction. It is a testament to overcoming any vice that holds you captive. We each have our own struggles, whether it be with unhealthy habits, procrastination, or negative thinking. The key to victory lies in the ability to give ourselves the order to stop. It is about taking control of our impulses, rather than allowing them to control us. As the revered Stoic sage Seneca observed, we are all slaves to something. One of the most remarkable aspects of Stoicism is the realization that we possess the power to break free from our own constraints. It's a concept that can greatly benefit our lives, but how do we put it into practice? The key is to identify one thing that may be holding us back, whether it's that extra cup of coffee, endlessly browsing social media, or any other counterproductive habit. By acknowledging the negative impact it has on our lives, we can then make a resolute and unwavering decision to put an end to it. This isn't about making gradual changes. It's about taking definitive and intentional action. When we give ourselves the strict order to stop, we reclaim control over our own lives. Don't simply view breaking a habit as a task. It's a powerful way to take back control of your life and embrace true freedom. Remember this empowering message: you are the commander of your own destiny, and the first step to being in charge is mastering yourself. By doing so, you'll free up 5 precious resources, the most valuable being time. Often we claim to be deprived of time, yet a simple look at our screen time reveals the reality. So don't fall into the trap of wasting time on trivial matters. Take charge and make the most of every moment. By breaking a habit, you're not only freeing yourself but also reclaiming your personal power. In 2024, remember this empowering concept. You are the ultimate authority over your own future, and the first step is mastering yourself. In doing so, you will unlock 5 precious resources. Time, which is undoubtedly our most valuable asset. How often do we claim to lack time, yet our screen time tells a different story? It's not a matter of having time, but rather how we choose to use it. Stoicism reminds us to make the most of our time by prioritizing what truly matters. According to the wise philosopher Epictetus, in order to improve ourselves, we must be willing to admit our ignorance or lack of knowledge in certain areas. It's all about consciously choosing to resist the pull of unimportant things, such as mindlessly scrolling through social media or consuming excessive news. This approach serves as a powerful strategy to stay focused on the essentials and avoid getting lost in the distractions of today's digital world. One way to manage your time more effectively is by gaining a clear understanding of where your time is being spent. Take a moment to track your activities for a day or even a week. You may be astonished to realize just how much time is being wasted on activities that bring little or no meaning to your life. This heightened awareness is the initial step towards making positive changes. The next crucial step is to take decisive action. Begin by decreasing the time spent on these unproductive tasks. Set limits on the amount of time you devote to scrolling through apps, schedule designated times for reading the news, and avoid aimlessly browsing. By taking these actions, you are setting yourself up for a more purposeful and fulfilling use of your time. The internet is not about disconnecting from the world, but rather about making a conscious choice not to get lost in it. By deliberately taking control of your time, you'll discover that you have more of it for things that truly matter, pursuing your goals, fostering meaningful relationships, and promoting personal growth. More than just managing your time, it's about managing your life, ensuring that every precious hour is devoted to enriching experiences rather than draining ones as we move forward into the future. Let us reflect on the wise words of Epictetus. We must prioritize our efforts and invest our time wisely, focusing on pursuits that truly enhance our well-being and personal development. Remember, every moment spent on something trivial detracts from that which truly matters. As Seneca, a renowned Stoic, taught us, we must not simply make resolutions, but make bold declarations. Let us follow in his footsteps and challenge ourselves by tackling difficult tasks at the start of each new year. For inspiration, we can look to Seneca himself, who famously dipped into the frigid waters of the Tiber River, symbolizing his determination to take on even the most daunting challenges. This was not a leisurely swim, but a bold statement of his commitment to growth. As he declared his mastery over himself, his voice rang out with confidence. It was clear that he was in charge, and this display was not just about facing the chilling water, but igniting a fire within himself, a fire fueled by self-assertion and resilience, proving that the most empowering actions are often the most challenging. How can we apply this Stoic lesson to our own lives? It begins by daring to step out of our comfort zones. Challenging ourselves with something difficult, something that pushes our limits, is the key to growth and self-discovery. Being slightly uncomfortable, whether it's due to waking up early, taking a cold shower, speaking up in a meeting, or learning a new skill, has the power to shape us in incredible ways. The specific task may not seem significant, but the act of pushing beyond our comfort zone is where the real growth happens. These moments of discomfort reveal our true capabilities and are the essence of personal development. It's not about the challenge itself, but about our ability to assert our will over our usual instincts. It's a powerful testament to our inner strength. As you begin this challenging journey, show your strength and push aside any fears or doubts that may hold you back. Seneca once said, "I control my actions, my reactions, and my mind." Keep this powerful message in mind as you tackle the obstacles ahead. Let this year be the year where you welcome challenges with open arms and prove to yourself that you are capable of accomplishing difficult tasks. Remember that in the face of challenges, we not only survive, but we thrive. Surround yourself with people who inspire and motivate you to be the best version of yourself. Together, you can conquer any challenge that comes your way. The people we surround ourselves with have a significant influence on who we become. It's like strolling through a forest. The paths we take determine our destination. This concept is not novel. The Stoics recognized the impact of association. Seneca, through his insightful letters, emphasized the importance of surrounding ourselves with individuals who inspire our personal development and enlightenment. He famously wrote, "Associate with those who will elevate you to become a better person." It is not merely about selecting companions, it is about making a conscious decision about who we allow into our inner circle. What factors contribute to the development of your character, and how can you apply them in today's society? Begin by examining your inner circle, those you surround yourself with, and consider if they possess the qualities you admire and aspire to. It's not about seeking out perfection, but rather seeking out those who push you, encourage your progress, and align with your principles. It's like planting yourself in rich soil where the conditions are ideal for personal growth. Never forget the power of your environment. Surround yourself with those who inspire you to greatness. Avoid negative influences and actively seek out positive ones. Cultivate your own community of Stoics, whether it be a book club, a thought-provoking discussion group, or a circle of friends dedicated to personal growth. Engage in enriching activities that nourish your mind and uplift your soul. Challenge each other to think deeply, debate philosophically, and learn together. As Seneca wisely stated, we teach as we learn. As you surround yourself with individuals who motivate and challenge you, you'll discover that you not only rise to meet challenges, but you soar above them. In 2024, make it your goal to carefully curate your circle of influence, ensuring that each person adds value to your journey. No more fearing change. Embrace it like mastering the waves. Resist, and you'll be knocked down, but adapt, and you'll be propelled forward. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, reflection is key to growth. Lost in contemplation, the man pondered the ever-shifting nature of life. He recognized that change is a perpetual cycle, endlessly transforming and evolving. He also understood that by resisting change, we limit ourselves to a narrow range of possibilities and miss out on countless opportunities. Embracing change, he realized, is not merely about accepting it, but about embracing it wholeheartedly. To integrate this mentality into your own life, begin by shifting your perspective. Instead of dreading change, see it as a gateway to growth and new experiences. Life is full of inevitable and thrilling events that offer us the opportunity to grow, learn, and have new experiences. This year, take on the challenge of pushing beyond your comfort zone, whether it's by picking up a new hobby, making a career change, or even adopting a new way of thinking. These moments of uncertainty and novelty are where we can find the most significant personal development and fulfillment. So let's cultivate a mindset of adaptability, much like a tree that flexibly bends in the face of change. As the wind blows, do not let yourself break. Instead, learn to be flexible and embrace change. Adaptability does not equate to passivity. Rather, it is the act of actively seeking opportunities to thrive in unfamiliar situations. As you navigate life's ever-changing landscapes, keep in mind the wise words of Marcus Aurelius: the universe is in a constant state of flux, but our thoughts shape our reality. So let this year, 2024, be the one where you ride the waves of change with grace and skill, turning every new challenge into a chance for growth. In a world full of endless choices and distractions, we are presented with an incredible opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. Saying no to the unnecessary becomes a superpower, as recognized by Marcus Aurelius, a man who effectively ruled an empire while surrounded by complexities. He wisely observed that a large portion of our actions are not essential. By confidently saying no to these non-essential tasks, we not only free up our time, but also gain a valuable sense of discernment. Our capacity to concentrate on what truly counts is greatly enhanced by freeing up space for what is essential. To incorporate this into your life, begin by examining your commitments. Are they in line with your values and aspirations? It's easy to become entangled in the frenzy of menial tasks that ultimately add little to our ultimate purpose. Practice the skill of refusing these distractions. This doesn't mean being disconnected or uncooperative, but rather setting boundaries. By setting boundaries, you can fully devote your energy to pursuits that hold true significance. Each time you choose to say yes to something trivial, you're also saying no to something significant. Transform this equation by making your yeses count. Resoundingly and earnestly say yes to activities that add value to your life, whether it's personal growth, building connections, or indulging in your passions. This selective yes is more than just a simple response, it's a steadfast commitment. This year, let us strive for excellence in what truly matters. Reserve your yes for actions that align with your aspirations, taking to heart the wise words of Marcus Aurelius. Question in every moment whether something is truly necessary, and use 2024 as an opportunity to hone the skill of saying no to the non-essential. By doing so, you pave the way for a focused, purposeful, and fulfilling life. Returning to rhythm with a sense of fulfillment means embracing our flawed and imperfect selves. This includes acknowledging our mistakes and missteps along the way. Marcus Aurelius, a wise leader who navigated both the intricacies of life and empire, understood the inevitability of stumbling. He believed that it is not only important to get back up after a fall, but also to recognize the strength of our humanity that allows us to do so. This is a powerful reminder to embrace our stumbling as a natural part of our journey, rather than a deviation from it. In practical terms, this involves embracing a mindset of resilience and forgiveness. When you deviate from your diet, skip a workout, or stray from your resolutions, rather than viewing these slip-ups as failures, see them as opportunities for growth. The true measure of success lies in your response to these setbacks. Do you criticize yourself harshly, or do you acknowledge the slip and gently redirect yourself back on course? Choose the latter and make self-compassion a habit. Every time you stay committed to your path, you strengthen your resilience. Take pride in your ability to get back into the groove, no matter how many times you may have lost it. Remember, it's not about being flawless, but about making progress on the never-ending journey towards what truly matters. As the wise Teta once said, it's not what life throws at you, but how you handle it that counts. So as we move in 2024, let's embrace the Stoic outlook and carry it with us. As we embark on our journey towards self-discipline, resilience, and serenity, let us remember that these values are not just abstract concepts, but rather daily practices that shape our lives. Stoicism is not just something to comprehend, it is something to embody in our every action. Each new day presents us with a blank canvas, and our actions serve as the brushstrokes that create a portrait of our lives. So why wait? Take the first step today and choose a practice that speaks to you, whether it be a moment of morning reflection or a small act of kindness, and witness how it transforms your world. Your daily actions hold the power to shape the masterpiece that is your life. As we embark on this journey of growth and evolution, it is the valuable feedback and powerful stories of transformation that propel us forward. Let's join hands and explore this path together, constantly learning and evolving. By sharing our experiences, we not only shape our own lives, but also inspire those around us. Thank you for being a part of this journey, for your unwavering support, and for choosing to make every day a step towards a more enriching and purposeful life. Don't miss our next video, as it offers insightful perspectives and motivates us on our stoic journey towards growth.